Well, hello. I'm assuming this thing is working. Thanks for joining me. I don't make a lot of these kinds of videos. Honestly, never considered myself to be that important, but I figured next season coming up is worth talking about. And by now, the channel is getting a little bit confusing for many people if you're following much of my videos. And so let's talk about what Get Lost Brandon, as it's currently called, is going to be doing in 2025. And assuming as at least half of you, about 500 or so, are here for motorcycling videos, I assume. The plan next year is we are going to Japan. It's probably why I'm sitting under Mount Fuji, but that's just a minor prop in the background. Anyways, and so my family, we've been traveling to Japan for 20 years. It's nothing new. My wife basically drags me over there all the time. I will admit that I go willingly. It's not really that big of a fight. I just got back from Japan. Why was I in Japan? That's a good question. Long story, really. Nonetheless, it would be pretty fun to go to Japan and ride a motorcycle around the island. It's a giant island the size of California, but that would be fun. This year's, for the first time, I'm going to go over there with the intent to ride some motorcycles while I'm over there because honestly, Japan has got a massively large motorcycle community. I think 1 in 3 people in Japan ride motorcycles, and I also happen to ride a Japanese motorcycle myself, made at home, and many of you are familiar with that, as well as the numerous Japanese brands that are known for reliability and other issues. And so there's a lot of motorcycles in Japan. Let's leave it at that. So the point is it's worth checking out. And so as I'm in the deep planning phases, it takes about 100 hours for me to plan a trip over there. A lot of it's being committed to where am I going to ride. And I've already picked out most of my destinations already, but I won't talk about that yet because that's called a spoiler alert. So anyways, beyond that, if you follow much of my content, you may be wondering, what's with all the videos that aren't related to motorcycles lately? And so I guess since we're making this kind of video, we can talk about that. Why are so many of my videos off topic? And that's because the channel, well, it's never really had an identity to begin with. I just make videos for fun. It's a hobby. Uh, and that's why I just generally make whatever video I feel like making. So lately I have been on a mission to get to 1,000 subscribers. And so obviously if you're familiar with YouTube's monetary policies, that's a requirement to get paid. And so yes, as of to date in 11, 12 years, whatever it's been, I have yet to get paid a single penny from YouTube, and that's fine. But I kind of want to get to a point where at least my camera equipment has paid for itself. And so anyways, to get to that 1,000 subscribers, I have to make videos that get me subscribers. And frankly, for whatever reason, the algorithm decided that last year it didn't really like to share my motorcycle videos with more than my subscriber base. And that's fine. Love you guys. Thanks for following me. Thanks for putting up with me. But beyond that, I'm trying different content that kind of widens the search field. I mean, I've had better luck posting videos about trailers and better videos about trucks than I have about motorcycles, as far as watch hours and subscriber bases. And so going forward, and that's why I'm talking about this in this video, is if I start to make content about Japan, it's completely off topic. Most of my other topics can be kind of related to man content, because I think 99.9% of my subscriber base are men. Sorry if you're not a man, but I'm just going by what the metrics tell me. Uh, but anyways, and so earthquake. Because of that, I have to make content that's kind of to your interest. Uh, but to switch to a travel-based content, it's going to be completely off base for me in regards to that. I do find there's a lot of content that men would like in Japan, not that kind. But there's a lot of World War II history there. Castles, of course, all this military history in Japan. Guys will love that kind of stuff. And then, of course, motorcycles as well. And so I can find content that relates. But then, given that I'm traveling to Japan with my family, it's going to be a lot of family stuff. And so to kind of work that into a content for everybody, there's going to be some exceptions of things that people don't quite understand or want to hear about. Food's another good one that everybody seems to like. Beyond that, so I'm trying to think of myself how I can make videos that appeal to my general audience while knowing that I have to expand my audience because of the algorithm's disgruntlement with me. Nerd stuff, forget about it. But yeah, so just warning you that if you see stuff that's in the future that's going to be off topic, don't worry. The channel's going to continue being basically the same, but I have had ambitions to make videos abroad for a while, so I would like to make those videos and not disgruntle everybody. And so it's just kind of fair warning. Stick with me. It'll be a good ride, but it might not be to everyone's liking at first. So yeah, anyways, GoPro, stop recording.